The scene depicts a quiet factory floor in Germany. The idle machines symbolize deindustrialization. The still atmosphere suggests a halt in manufacturing activity. This setting represents the impact of the energy crisis on manufacturing sectors. The factory's inactivity highlights potential economic challenges. Germany has committed $500 billion to the Energiewende initiative. The Energiewende aims to transition Germany's energy sector. A key focus is shifting away from fossil fuels. The initiative promotes wind, solar, and other renewable energy sources. This investment supports a sustainable energy future for Germany. Energy transition policies are significantly influencing electricity markets in developed nations. These policies are correlated with substantial increases in electricity prices. Charts and data illustrate the correlation between energy transition policies and electricity prices. The developed world is experiencing some of the highest electricity prices as a result of these policies. The scene depicts a wind farm being dismantled. The dismantling is occurring to make way for the expansion of a coal mine. This juxtaposition highlights a failure in the intended energy transition. The transition aims to shift from fossil fuels to renewable energy sources. The wind farm represents renewable energy infrastructure. The coal mine embodies continued reliance on fossil fuels. In 2010, Chancellor Angela Merkel made the decision to extend the lifespan of Germany's nuclear power plants. This decision was made in the context of Germany's existing energy mix at the time. The extension aimed to ensure a stable energy supply during the transition to renewable sources. The reenactment showcases the political and energy landscape surrounding this controversial decision. Nuclear power contributes a significant portion, approximately 25%, of Germany's electricity supply. It is characterized as a clean energy source due to its low carbon emissions during electricity generation. Nuclear power plants provide a stable and reliable baseload electricity supply. Nuclear energy is considered a relatively cheap source of electricity compared to some other alternatives. The Fukushima Daiichi nuclear power plant disaster was triggered by the Tohoku earthquake and tsunami. The earthquake and subsequent tsunami caused severe damage to the power plant's infrastructure. This damage led to a loss of power and the failure of cooling systems. The loss of cooling resulted in nuclear meltdowns in 3 of the reactor cores. The meltdowns caused the release of significant amounts of radioactive materials into the environment. The anti-nuclear movement in Germany gained momentum after the Fukushima disaster. The movement is largely fueled by the Green Party. The movement protests against the use of nuclear energy. The protests take place at political rallies and other public events. The movement advocates for alternative, sustainable energy sources. The Fukushima disaster heightened concerns about the safety of nuclear power. The Atomausstieg refers to Germany's nuclear phase-out policy. This policy involves the gradual shutdown of all nuclear power plants in Germany. The decision was heavily influenced by public fear surrounding nuclear energy. Political considerations also played a significant role in the policy's implementation. Angela Merkel formally announced the Atomausstieg at a government press conference. Germany has demonstrated a rapid shift in its energy policy. This shift is highlighted by the immediate shutdown of 8 nuclear reactors. The decision reflects a move away from nuclear power generation. This action signifies a significant change in Germany's energy strategy. The shutdown occurred immediately following the policy announcement. This illustrates the decisive implementation of the new energy policy. Building new wind turbines as an energy source involves significant capital investment. Replacing functional nuclear power plants with wind turbines can be economically inefficient. The cost of constructing wind turbines may outweigh the benefits of decommissioning existing nuclear facilities. Maintaining nuclear plants can provide a more cost-effective energy solution compared to complete replacement with wind power. Renewable energy subsidies are financial aids for renewable energy development. The EEG, Renewable Energy Sources Act, is a key legal framework. The EEG provides a structure for subsidizing renewable energy sources. Subsidies aim to promote the expansion of renewable energy technologies. Massive subsidies are invested into the renewable energy sector. Electricity prices in Germany have seen a dramatic increase. Prices have risen to approximately 3 times the average in the United States. This surge is attributed, in part, to subsidies for renewable energy sources. These subsidies impact the overall cost structure of electricity production and distribution. The increased cost is ultimately borne by consumers and businesses in Germany. Germany has invested heavily in renewable energy sources over the past decade. Despite this investment, carbon emissions have shown minimal reduction. This lack of significant progress suggests the current policies may be ineffective. The data indicates a disconnect between renewable energy investment and carbon emission reduction. Further analysis is needed to identify the factors limiting the impact of renewable energy on emissions. Policy adjustments may be necessary to achieve meaningful carbon emission reductions. Germany sometimes relies on lignite coal for energy production. Lignite coal is considered the dirtiest form of fossil fuel due to its high emissions. This reliance occurs when renewable sources like wind and solar are insufficient. The insufficiency of renewables can be due to weather conditions or seasonal changes. Burning lignite ensures a stable energy supply despite the environmental impact. This highlights the challenge of transitioning to fully renewable energy sources. Nord Stream 1 and 2 are massive natural gas pipelines. These pipelines are designed to transport natural gas. They directly connect Siberian gas fields to Germany. The pipeline's purpose is to deliver inexpensive gas. They represent a significant energy infrastructure project. The project aims to enhance energy supply and distribution. Germany relied heavily on Russia for its natural gas supply. By 2021, 55% of Germany's natural gas imports came from Russia. This significant percentage underscores Germany's energy dependence. Such reliance can create vulnerabilities in energy security. Diversifying energy sources is crucial for reducing dependence. Several nations have voiced concerns regarding Germany's energy strategy. These warnings specifically address Germany's reliance on Russian gas. Poland has cautioned against the potential risks involved. Ukraine has also expressed its apprehension about this dependence. The Baltic states share similar reservations regarding Germany's energy policy. These nations fear a geopolitical trap stemming from Russian gas dependence. Donald Trump addressed the United Nations General Assembly. He cautioned Germany about its increasing reliance on Russian energy. Trump suggested this dependence could pose risks. The German delegation reacted with laughter during the speech. The entry of Russian tanks into Ukraine marks a turning point in international relations. This event signifies the end of an era characterized by cheap Russian gas supplies to Europe. It also represents the failure of the Wandel durch Handel policy. Wandel durch Handel is a German concept promoting change through trade. The policy posited that economic interdependence would foster political liberalization and peace. The conflict in Ukraine demonstrates the limitations of this approach in altering authoritarian regimes. The chart illustrates a dramatic increase in gas prices. Gas prices spiked by 1.0% at the peak of the crisis. This price surge represents a significant economic shock. The German industry was particularly affected by the energy price volatility. The German government provided a bailout to utility giant Uniper. The bailout amounted to $30 billion. This financial intervention aimed to stabilize Uniper's operations. The bailout reflects the government's effort to prevent a collapse of a major energy provider. Uniper's financial distress was likely due to rising energy costs. The government's action highlights the strategic importance of energy security. BASF is permanently downsizing its operations in Europe. This downsizing is driven by high energy costs in Europe. BASF is shifting its investment focus to China. China offers more competitive energy costs for BASF's operations. Miele is shifting its production operations to Poland. This move indicates a strategic decision to alter manufacturing locations. Volkswagen is evaluating the construction of battery factories in North America. The potential sites include both Canada and the United States. Building battery factories in North America would localize battery production for Volkswagen. Europe is facing increasing challenges to its competitive position in the global market. This decline in competitiveness is raising concerns about deindustrialization. Deindustrialization refers to the reduction in industrial activity or capacity in a region. The CEO of BASF has highlighted this trend as a significant issue for Europe. The loss of industrial competitiveness can have broad economic and social consequences.